Good afternoon, everyone. It's Lisa. Hi, welcome. This is Pisces monthly reading, and I am going to start off by talking a little bit about what's happening in the planets astrologically, like I usually do. If many of you have been following my dailies and my weeklies and any of the live chats when I've come on, please hit the thumbs up for me. Please hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell, and then you'll be notified whenever I come on live. I come on a few times during the week to do some chats and pull some cards, and I also come on Sundays about midday, and I do a full mediumship reading for everyone that comes on. So everyone will have a chance to talk to their loved ones. We could be on here for hours, but it's always welcome, and it's very loving and gentle and kind. I only work in white light energy. So I want to talk a little bit. Down below, you'll see where you can call me to make a reservation or time to do a private reading with me. Go to northernlights.one, which is my website. There's also a button for donations of love. If you enjoy my videos and you give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, please, and I'll get back to you about the comments if you enjoy it. Leave a comment in the video, and also you can also donate. Some people have chosen to do that. It allows me to buy new cards like I just bought, the Wisdom Oracle, and a new microphone that I just bought, and everyone's been very generous. So the more money that comes in, it helps me to continue to keep this channel going, keep doing the dailies, keep doing the weeklies and the monthlies. So these are the monthlies now that I'm getting up on the 1st and the 2nd of the month. For every single sign individually. The weeklies I tend to do by elements. So if I do air, I'm doing Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. If I'm doing earth, I'm doing Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. If I'm doing water, I'm doing Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And if I'm doing fire, I'm doing Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But that's my weeklies. I do them together, but each sign separately. Okay? And now I'm doing the monthlies, which each sign is definitely individual. Know that Mars, Pisces, is in retrograde in Aries. Okay, what that means is there's a lot of fire energy. Mars is at home in its sign of Aries. Okay, so because of that, it's enhanced, and it's not a benefit sign this week. It's a malefic sign this month. Okay, and so what that means is it's got a lot of passion. There's a lot of the passion that's applied, though, is not positive usually. It's anger, it's rage, it's resentment, it's hostility. And that's what we're seeing in all the protests, right? That's what we're seeing in all the build up to the election. That's what we're seeing, how people are responding to each other on Facebook. It feels like every other post is a negative post. You don't need to respond that way. And although the energy is out there, and we're going to talk about that as I place your cards out, I'm putting out the energy of your cards, but you always have the free will to change that. And now that you have a kind of a heads up that is out there, today is also full moon in Aries. Again, the negativity. Yesterday, Saturn came direct. But when it becomes direct, it's also in square now with Mars, again, the planet of all these different emotions that we talked about earlier. So a lot of anger, a lot of hostility this month. And then we go into Mercury retrograde, right, smack in the middle on the 13th of October, which ends on Election Day, November 3rd. What does retrograde mean? Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde that happens 3 or 4 times a year it's miscommunication, it's misguidance, it's things getting lost, it's not signing big contracts, not traveling unless you have to, or if you do have to travel. It doesn't mean something's going to go wrong. It just means you need to make sure everything's in place before you go. And that's the same with the communication that I'm going to talk about, because it's really important that each of you get your votes in, right? This is one of the most important elections, and I want to make sure everyone has a chance to vote, even with the scare tactics that are being put out there. Vote by ballot, mail-in ballot, vote in person early, vote in person on the day of the election. As long as you get a chance to vote and get to use your constitutional ability, your constitutional power to vote, that's all that matters. So try to keep the negativity at a minimum, and that's how you react. You want to react positive, right? So it doesn't mean that something's going to go wrong with the mail-in ballots, because that's what Mercury retrograde is about, is communication and things being sent in the mail or being lost, etc. I don't see that happening at all. It just means that everyone, now that they know and are aware that it could possibly happen, just like now you're aware of the anger and the hostility with Mars and so forth, the planet of war, you're going to tend to, just like everyone's going to tend to be more aware. They're going to plan their vote. They're going to plan when they're going to go out. They're going to plan everything. And when you have more plans, Mercury retrograde doesn't have as much ability to change the outcome. Okay? So everyone has free will. I want to make that very clear. So the energies that we're putting out there today, and every sign has had beautiful energies so far for the month. Even though there's been a few little bumps in the road, nothing that free will can't take over and change. Okay, so I want you to know that. So I'm going to start by pulling some cards. I'm going to start with the Wisdom Oracle. I'm going to pull some 3 Oracle cards that kind of are the main overview for the month of October for Pisces. And then I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card, but the romance could also be not just like a lover or a boyfriend or a husband. It could also be a family member, somebody that you love, a good friend. And then I'm going to use the Light Seers deck by Chris Ann. These cards don't want to shuffle. It must mean I've shuffled them enough. I've shuffled them so many times today, but we'll give it a few more. Here we go. So the Light Seers Tarot, I'm going to pull 1 card for each week. There are 5 weeks in the month of October, right? We have a full moon tonight. We have our second full moon, or once in a blue moon, on Halloween this year, which is really kind of a cool time to have a full moon, isn't it? So let's pull these cards. I don't do, we have enough negative energy. I'm only going to do positive, so I'm only going to read them upright this month. I'm not going to read any cards that are upside down. Okay, that's my choice, or in reverse, as everybody calls them. I don't want to do that this month. I only want positive energy, right? There's enough negative energy out there. Let's keep the energy in here positive. So let's see what we pull here. Okay. I've already shuffled all these cards a million times, but I'm just shuffling them again a few times so that you see me actually shuffling them, as well as shuffling specifically for your energy, Pisces. This card is for the monthly reading of Pisces. These cards are for the monthly reading of Pisces. Energy for Pisces for the month of October. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Looks wonderful so far. So we got Truth Be Told, very first card. Truth Be Told. So this is a very vulnerable owl, right? You can see right through the middle of him because he's opened up the gates. He's opened up himself. And he wants only the truth to be told. Okay? He's very wise. This number 14 could represent something to you. Hearing that a few of you out there resonate with the number 14. But this owl is very wise. He's very clear in his decision making this month. Always tell the truth. Always know what's coming ahead of you. Don't be one to hide your feelings. Okay? So that's important. The second card I have is Be Flexible. Okay, so there might be a lot of change that's coming up this month. I know I can stand on my hands and do that kind of a body bend. Can you? I'm just kidding. This card is not so much about the picture as it is about the flexibility. Listening to other people's decisions. Don't be closed-minded if somebody has a lot of energy and a lot of passion and a lot of anger, even if that's displaced and comes out about this election. There's a lot of emotions running wild. Take it all in. Change it into something loving and give it back, right? That's what we'll be doing this month. Round and round. And this is thinking over and over again. So what is it that's on your mind that you're thinking about so diligently? What are you ruminating about? You keep bringing it up and thinking about it again and thinking about it again. Maybe this month is finally time, instead of thinking about it, to make the decision. It's the number 25 or a 7. 7 is often about illusion or delusions. It's often about things that aren't crystal clear. And if you're continually thinking round and round about things, things aren't crystal clear yet, are they? So maybe this month is the time to finally make them crystal clear. And the card I got, romance card, is Calling in Your Soulmate. Beautiful card. So even if you're in a loving relationship, it just means that your relationship is going to get even better. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring you together. So bring you even closer together if you're in a relationship. If you're calling in a soulmate, today is the full moon. It's all about manifestation. It's the perfect time to manifest the perfect person you want to come into your life. state it in a positive way. Tell the universe what it is you're looking for, right? That's what manifestation is all about. Perfect. So let's take a look at the cards themselves. You have the Eight of Cups for the first week. That's the week we're in right now. The Eight of Cups. Cups are all about emotions, right? Look how in the water. Look how calm the water is around. She's already made her decision. She's leaving the last of the cups behind. And I like to feel it could be a sunrise or a sunset, but I like to see this as a sunrise. She's walking away from anything that didn't belong to her, right? That's what manifestations, that's what full moons are about. Letting go of what no longer serves you, no longer of your higher purpose, and bringing in things, or she's walking towards things that she knows are going to be better for her. So that's what this first week is all about, including the full moon, Pisces. And you're very, very sensitive. Pisces are one of the most intuitive of the signs. It's all about listening to your intuition, listening to your gut feeling, right? Following your gut feeling, walking away from things that no longer serve you, like she is doing this week, and walking towards happiness or the things that you know will be serving you in your higher purpose. Okay? The Ten of Swords. This is the card that's in the Rider-Waite deck that scares everybody because it's the person lying flat on their stomach with 10 swords in their back. Swords in this deck are represented by crows. Doesn't look as damaging, does it, when she's looking off in the distance? Although she's done. It's behind her. The swords, just like in the Ten of Swords in the Rider-Waite deck, the swords are no longer controlling her. She's no longer listening to them. She's looking ahead to her future. And it's bright. The sun here is either coming up or setting also, however you want to look at it. Okay? And the 10 is the end. You're going to be starting a new beginning. So let go of anything that has hurt you, right? Anything that you're walking away from, you're now letting go of. This is the emotional side. This is the side where you're using your head and your thinking and you're making decisions based on truth and reality. Letting go of what is no longer serves you and moving forward. Okay? Five of Wands is for the third week. Fives are often about trouble, conflict, deception sometimes. This Five of Wands, quite often you see in the regular Rider-Waite deck, you'll see men that look like they're fighting. In this deck, they're kind of working in competition, is what I would say for this third week. Maybe you're in competition for a promotion at work, or you're in competition for getting a new job, or you're in competition for a person that you want to enter your life romantically. But these people are all trying to reach that flame at the top of the card. Do you see it? They have all their wands, which are material things, spread out, and they're all climbing on them, trying to reach the highest power. They may have to help each other. And that may be what the lesson is of this week. In order to get to the top, they may have to help each other climb across these wands. And that might be something that you have to do. But either way, you're in competition with someone that week. The fourth week is the World. You've got it all, okay? You've reached the fruition in so many different areas of life, whether this be career, your relationship. This fourth week in October is going to be a wonderful week for you. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. It's manifesting. It's knowing that everything you manifested at the beginning of the week, right? When we've manifested tonight with the full moon in Aries, everything is finally coming to fruition. All your dreams are coming true. Maybe you manifested the perfect person. Maybe you manifested career, something new in your career. When I move, it looks like the signs are moving, doesn't it? The geometry, the sacred geometry are moving along. But she's got a rainbow at her feet. She's got a rainbow on her dress. It's pure happiness. There's no way that anything will stand in your way of pure happiness this week. So everything you've manifested will come to fruition. It'll be yours. In this final week, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Truth, this could be you. Your sword is down, so you're no longer fighting, right? You're no longer in battle. You're being flexible with anybody that might have had different decisions as you, and you're being smart about the truth that's coming to fruition. But you know that this is already coming. You don't need to worry about it anymore. You're the queen. You're in control. You're on the water too, which is emotional time, but there's very little waves. Okay? You've already made your decision as the queen. You know this is the truth coming out. And this final week after the World, and you're enjoying everything, is all about just sitting and enjoying everything you manifested, right? Sitting in your truth, knowing it's coming true. What a lovely reading. So this could either be a romantic reading where you're getting closer to a partner, calling in a partner. Could be a reading about work where you're in competition, calling in your soulmate. Like I said, it could be romantic. Either way, anyway, it's all positive. You end with the world and you end with you in charge as the queen. So it's going to be really nice, Pisces. Trust your intuition. It's very important. You have a very strong intuition. So if you get faced with matters this month where you have to choose and trust, I would say trust your intuition. So I'm going to end the month, like I said, after you give me a thumbs up, give me some comments below, subscribe, sit on the notification button so you can get all my other readings. And feel free to call me for a private reading or donate if you would like, with donations of love down below. I'm going to end with 5 minutes of healing Reiki so that your chakras are all aligned. I want you to picture your crown chakra opening and beautiful white energy coming in through your body, cleansing your body, helping to align all your chakras, keeping you healthy, and enjoy. And I'll talk to you at the end. Just feel the white light energy surrounding you and inside your body. It's so soothing and relaxing, aligning all your chakras, strengthening your immune system, releasing what no longer serves you in this full moon tonight, and manifesting for your higher power. Now put the white light around you, as if you're drawing with chalk around your body to protect you, keep you safe. You can envision putting the white light around other members of your family to keep them safe and protect them. Remember, we're going to be turning all this negative energy around this month into love and appreciation, redirecting some of the negativity. Be a part of the solution, not part of the problem, right? Don't react. Act. Enjoy your month, Pisces. Trust your gut. You've got this. It's going to be a wonderful month. I look forward to seeing you in some of the live videos we do this month and on Sunday for mediumship. Enjoy.